YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Neezy Reacts back at it with another video. Man, it's been a while since I did a video, bro, because I don't be. I need to work on trying to do more reactions, man, because I'm trying to do what I gotta do to make sure that y'all get these bangers, no cap, and that's how it is. So the last video, y'all didn't hear my voice at all. Like, at all. But I make sure that this time, I make sure y'all hear me loud and clearly. Okay, so I just ran into this video like literally 5 minutes ago. So, Lil Durk sentence. Goodbye, Lil Durk, forever. That is, that's so crazy. Like, I just listened to this man not too long ago. Like, dang. First, King Von, actually, King Von, dead and all, but now Lil Durk gonna be in sentence forever. It makes no sense. Like I said, I don't tell people what to do. I just hope you smart and live through, just live. Man, I don't know what to say. Just forget all that. Let's get into the video. If y'all new to the channel, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the NZ gang. This is different how I've said it. But next video I'm gonna fix it. Okay, but let's watch this.
There's no way you haven't heard about Durk Derek Banks, popularly known as Lil Durk. The Chicago rapper's last solo studio album, The Voice, stamped his spot as one of rap's biggest rising stars. Durk has grown from that 17-year-old dropout to truly become the voice of the street, and one of the prominent figures that has kept Chicago drill music relevant over the years. But due to Durk's numerous run-ins with the law, rumors have also been circulating that he might just be leaving music, or maybe Uncle Sam might be putting him away for a long time.
What?
Keep watching this video, and we'll let you know if you might be saying goodbye to Durk anytime soon.
I don't want that to lie.
Lil Durk's past crimes. For Lil Durk, life came at him fast, as he had to mature and take on responsibilities at an early age. Durk grew up on the streets of Southside Chicago, and he witnessed a life of street gangs and violence firsthand, and growing up without a father only made things worse. Durk's father, who he fondly refers to as Big Durk, was quite rich and took care of his family. However, he acquired his riches through illegal means. Big Durk was a drug dealer who sold crack cocaine. He was first arrested when Durk was just 7 months old, and when Durk was just 2 years old, his father was arrested after he was caught up in a crack cocaine distribution ring in Chicago. Big Durk was caught by the FBI with cocaine that was reportedly worth $8 million and was sentenced to life imprisonment. With his father in prison, life became harder for Durk's family, and sometimes they never even had food to eat at home. It was grace to grass for Durk and his family as they had to move into his grandma's 3-bedroom apartment. According to Durk, sometimes all they had to eat was just rice or toast, and this was on the good nights. Durk had to take up responsibility and started hustling for himself. He was exposed to a life of violence and gang killings as early as the age of 10. While at Paul Robeson High School, Durk was interested in basketball, but it never worked out for him, and by the age of 17, Durk became a father and dropped out of high school. It was at this time that Durk allegedly joined the Black Disciple street gang.
Wait, he was in the same gang with King Von, the Black Disciples. Dang, that's crazy. So, yeah, but that's crazy. So they were in the same gang, same area, doing the same stuff like King Von. Maybe Lil Durk put on King Von at that time. Who knows? But I'm just saying. That's why I heard. But let's keep watching.
Disciples are a street gang who originally were created by David Barksdale over 50 years ago to protect their neighborhood and combat their enemies. However, the gang is now known for activities such as arms trafficking, burglary, money laundering, murder, racketeering, kidnapping, extortion, armed robbery, etc. Durk joined the gang and followed in the footsteps of his father, and this marked the beginning of run-ins with the law. Durks Gun Charges. Durk was first arrested for the first time in October 2011. He was arrested for possession of a firearm with a defaced serial number. A gun that
That's
its
when he
serial
was
number is
famous.
scratched off is a serious
Not
offense,
famous.
as it signifies to the authorities that the gun owner is using the firearm for criminal and illegal reasons. Durk pled guilty to unauthorized aggravated use of a weapon and had his sentence reduced to 3 months in jail. He was later released on bond, but he was later sent back to serve 87 more days. LiL Durk was now a convicted felon, and in June 2013, the Chicago rapper was arrested again. He was arrested for a similar charge of unlawful use of a weapon by a convicted felon. Durk was held down on a $100,000 bond, but he was released a month later. His lawyer was able to provide 9 affidavits from witnesses who stated that Durk was innocent, with one of the witnesses claiming that the gun belonged to him and not LiL Durk. His next incident was from a shootout that happened while he was on tour. An hour after Durk's performance at the Theater of Living Arts in Pennsylvania, Durk's tour bus was attacked. The shooting left one man dead, and Durk's bus was damaged by the gunfire. Many fans are speculating that the shooting is a result of gang violence and allegedly carried out by members of the Gangsta Disciples. The Gangsta Disciples are another gang based in Chicago and are rivals of the Black Disciples, hence the motive for the shooting. Durk turns himself in for attempted murder charge.
Oh,
After the shootout incident, Durk moved to Atlanta in a bid to leave the gang life behind and focus solely on his music. This move worked, at least for 3 years, until an arrest was issued in Durk's name. He was charged with criminal intent to commit murder, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, possession of a firearm during commission of a
dang, that is so crazy. But like, bro, like I can't even imagine. But yeah, he went to Atlanta 3 years ago, and then he ended up getting charged for murder. Which, dang, how he got involved with murder, bro? Like that is so wild to me. But not really wild to me, because I know some niggas who like actually have been involved in the streets once before in their life. And it's sad that tell that, bro. It's like sad because you know people from different areas, you know people from different blocks, you know people from different sides from the A. You know, for me, because I live in the A, of course. I can't speak on Chicago because I've never been in Chicago in my life. But I'm glad he chose to come in the A, because you know the A, it's more money in the A. To be real with you. Let's keep watching.
felony and associating with a street gang to commit crime. Video evidence from a surveillance camera on February 5th, 2019 showed LiL Durk and his protege, King Von, firing a weapon at a victim outside the Varsity restaurant in Atlanta.
Dang.
Prosecutors claim that Von, Durk, and the victim, Alexander Weatherspoon, were seen together in a parking lot, after which a fight began. Authorities provided a surveillance video that showed Durk shooting at Weatherspoon from his car, while Von was seen on foot, running and firing shots at the victim, who ran a short distance before he collapsed. The robbers allegedly also robbed Weatherspoon of $30,000 in cash. Durk turned himself in on May 30th, 2019. At their hearing, the judge ruled that the court had found probable cause to charge Durk and Von with multiple felony charges, which include criminal attempt to commit murder, aggravated assault, association with criminal street gangs to participate in crime, possession of a firearm during commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. However, the video provided by the authorities showed what is believed to be Durk's hand shooting from a car. But with just the hand showing and not the face, LiL Durk's lawyer stated that the video doesn't incriminate Durk, and even described the evidence as flimsy. An unnamed witness also spoke for the rappers, and she stated that she was speaking to Von and Durk when the shots were heard, and it was at this moment that Durk pulled out his gun in self-defense rather than to rob Weatherspoon. The Chicago rapper was eventually released on a $250,000 bond, while
Good.
King Von was released on a $300,000 bond.
Good.
So-
Nope, ain't gonna get no copyright in this hood. You stood. Just rhyme. Let's watch him.
Believe that Weatherspoon is a member of the Vice Lords and an associate
Lord.
of the Gangsta Disciples, and this probably explains Durk and Von's motive for the alleged shooting. Now, before we go into the remaining part of the video about Durk's possible prison sentence and retirement from music, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one.
Comment, subscribe to the homie.
Durk's possible prison sentence. After Durk and Von were released from jail, this didn't put an end to the case as the prosecutors continued to search for new evidence. Various reports are speculating that if new witnesses are brought forward by prosecutors concerning the cases, Durk could be sentenced to a long term in prison for his alleged role in the crime. Under the conditions of his bond, the The Chicago rapper could not be anywhere near a weapon, he must be in the house from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. every day, and he may not attempt to intimidate any witness. He'll also require to wear an ankle monitor at all times. Also, while the criminal case against him continues to move forward, Durk granted an exclusive interview to Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Wynn. He said he was drawn to gang life as a kid, but that's not who he is today. I had a rough past, but by my moving to Atlanta, I just thought that changed my whole identity and my thinking, Durk said. Durk has stated that he's a product of his environment and that his past life of crime is not who he is today. In addition to the purported surveillance footage of the incident, another alleged witness has come forward and claims that she heard gunshots, ran around the restaurant's building, and saw LiL Durk speeding away.
It had to be another freaking witness, bro. Let this man live. Jeez. Like, this is probably one of my favorite rappers, top 5. Like, I've been liking him before, he came out with Dave's Low. Shawty and my baby. My Beyonce and stuff. But yeah, that was my homie. I liked some LiL Durk. No care. And King Von too. R.I.P. to him. But you know what I mean. But yeah, but let this man live. Try to live his life. Because he said it was like a comment from his own environment, I think. I'm pretty sure. I gotta get this thing bass out my freaking thing after this video. But let's get watching.
As the victim bled profusely. If the witness claims are proven true, this might be the major reason why we might be saying goodbye to LiL Durk forever. Another reason why LiL Durk might be sentenced to jail for a long time is his alleged role in the gang war between the Black Disciples and the Gangsta Disciples. The war began in 2011, which is also around the time of LiL Durk's first documented arrest. Many fans believe that Durk might have played a larger role in the war that has claimed various lives. The war began after the death of Shondell Gregory, who's popularly known as Tuka, and the death of Black Disciples member O.D. Perry. The death of these two men began a spate of retaliation killings. Durk has rapped about the violence killings various times on his songs and also mocked the death of the rival gang members. He's used his lyrics to mock the death of Tuka, Lil Jojo, FBG Duck, among others. This is why many fans have speculated that Durk might have allegedly played a role in the shooting of some Gangsta Disciples members. Speculations became rife that LiL Durk might be arrested after his late childhood friend King Von was indicted by the police for the death of a rival gang member. Von, who was killed in a shootout outside an Atlanta nightclub, is allegedly responsible for the death of Jakira K.I. Barnes. In July 2021, Chicago police released documents revealing that Von fatally shot Barnes in 2014. As a result of the police finding evidence against Von, fans believe that it might not be too long before Durk is arrested as well. Fans are speculating that in the same way, the authorities might not be too far behind in finding evidence to use against the Chicago rapper. Durks retirement plans. Various sources and fans have been speculating that LiL Durk might just be considering retirement after his home was invaded recently. At around 5 a.m. on Sunday, July 11, 2021, Durk and his girlfriend, India Royale, had their Georgia home broken into. The celebrity couple were targets of invasion and aggravated assault. At this point, it's unclear how many people forced their way into Durk's home illegally, and police reported that the intruders fled the scene. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation also stated the home's residents exchanged gunfire with several unidentified individuals who entered Durk's home in the Chateaualon neighborhood of Brazelton. Following this incident, LiL Durk posted a cryptic message on his Instagram which said, "Nobody should know everything you do because they play their role off what you do, how you move, and what you got." Now, you can interpret this post in various ways, but various sources state that Durk might be planning to retire as a way of taking himself out of the spotlight, especially as the rapper might be getting married anytime soon. Fans believe that after seeing the death of his brother OTF Thang, his friend King Von, his cousin OTF Newski, and his producer Turn Me Up Josh, Durk might just decide to leave the rap game to protect his life and his girlfriend India Royale. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you liked the video, please leave a like and a comment.
I hope he do actually retire. But don't get me wrong, we love some LiL Durk. That's the homie. But it's like, dang, bro, you really gotta let that shit go. It's like, I don't know how many times people say that, but no disrespect. I'm just saying, like, you need to let that go in the street life. Because the streets is not for you. It's not for nobody. But yeah, anyway, so if y'all new to the channel, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the NZ gang. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.